DMTV, bitch! Don't get tucked in, pussy!
Bitch, I got money now!
And if you got money now, check the link in the description box and pin in the comment section to cop the merch of the DMTV channel. Alright, if you want to really be as a representative or supporter of the DMTV Nation, we got Big Jew t-shirts, Untuckable t-shirts, many of the designs that I've all created. And plus, subscribe to my Patreon where I have exclusive videos that live there. We're going to be also dropping more exclusive content, concert breakdowns, album cover breakdowns, video breakdowns, and more will reside on the Patreon. Click the links in the description box or pin in the comment section if you want to shop with the boy Dwayne McClain.
When I lay up, bitch, you play, cause I got plays I gotta make. I got this cake, I gotta bake, I got it stashed up in the safe, I gotta get it every day. Just give me about a year or two, I'm sliding in the Wraith. If you went through what I go through, you'll slit your fucking neck. Keep on laughing, keep on giggling, we gon' put that shit to rest. Put that shit up.
And it's the return of the crackhead prices. That's right, the $25 DMTV crackhead price promo is back for a 15-second clip that will either be played in the middle of the video or at the beginning of the video. We got 2 slots on every video available, so let me know if you're interested. Email patrock1982@gmail.com and send the payment to my Cash App. I promote all content and all businesses, so if you're interested, hit the email. What's the deal? It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV, back again with another video. And shouts out to the DMTV fam or DMTV Nation. I still ain't put that poll up. I gotta put that poll up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Had a mandatory universal break, sit down. Had a lot of things going on with my family. You know what I'm saying? Had my son started school. It's my first year having him full time. You know, I always had joint custody with his mother, but she said, hey, man, you can keep him for the whole year for school. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So had to get that whole first week, doctor's appointments, everything prior for the week of school. So had to take that break. And my son came first before I had to do it on YouTube. And that took all my time up. You know what I'm saying? So we back, got him on the bus this morning. I'm up, say, you know what? Let me record some videos while I got time. And yeah, we got to get into it, man. I know I missed a lot of events, you know what I'm saying? But I will be playing catch up, you know what I'm saying? And if you still need promotion, email me at patrock1982@gmail.com. All right. Now, let's get into this content for today, man. You know what I'm saying? So today I'm bringing y'all my top 10 hip hop Illuminati sacrifices. Part 2. I remember part 1 came out years ago. This actually became part 2 by accident. Working on Tiana Taylor's video. Got to the part about her brother. And I remember mad celebrities have lost their brother. And I'm like, you know what? Let me look how many it was. Mad numbers of them. Like, this video might have to end up being a 2-part series. I might do part 5 one video and 5 the next video, because it's going to take up some time. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of celebrities lost their brother. And let's pay attention to how they lost their lives. Let's pay attention to the dates. I will have the dates there. They're always going to include the numbers 3, 6, and 9. And just also pay attention to the details on how they lose their lives, okay? So this is why I make an educated assumption that these celebrities have to sacrifice something to get, you know, to where they need to be, you know? And I think one year, a lot of people got rid of their brothers. Happened way too back-to-back. And these people are sick, all right? So... And coming in at number 1, we have DaBaby. All right, DaBaby is a rapper who deserves his own personal breakdown. You know what I'm saying? He deserves the time where his time to come for me to expose him. But DaBaby is another one of these celebrities who his father passed, and once his second album came around, his brother passed. Okay, now DaBaby had a brother named Glenn Johnson. Okay, and it was really strange how his brother passed. I actually want to do an independent video on DaBaby's brother because DaBaby had some lyrics in a song, so I don't want to use all that in here. So for me to use the lyrics, DaBaby's brother actual video before he passed, I would like to do that in his own personal video. But for the sake of this one, let's look at a few of the articles that came out about DaBaby's brother. DaBaby's brother Glenn Johnson dies after sustaining gunshot wound. And right before it happened, he was on the internet talking about, you know, certain situations. He says DaBaby's brother Glenn Johnson passed away on November 3rd in Charlotte, North Carolina. As reported by TMZ, he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, taking his own life. The outlet further adds that earlier that day, Glenn filmed a video of himself sitting in a car with a gun. The snippet was later seen by his family. Okay, and like I said, I really want to do this video independently where I put the clip in and I actually talk about, you know what I'm saying, the lyrics the baby had. Back to the article, it says in the video, Glenn reportedly talks about being wronged in the past. Shortly after this, he committed suicide. The baby and his say about his brother's death soon after. My brother be thinking that we don't love him and let him struggle like we ain't family. Like I won't give up all I got to see in you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was the baby. I don't even know that's the baby's voice, man. But yeah, that was the baby talking about how his brother passed. All right? And you see they posted this article August 9th. Okay. So he died on November 3rd. Now, 11 times 3 is 33. I'm telling you, these deaths will always have the number 369 involved. All right. And when you add that date up, you get the number 9. All right. Like I told y'all, these deaths always going to involve, well, not all. And so there's a few of them in this video that don't have 369, but majority of them have the 369 involved. You know what I'm saying? I understand if you do math and you've had somebody's date, you can be like, Dwayne, it's kind of hard not to have 9 or 3 or 6, and there's only a few numbers to pick from. You're right. But it's just a real coincidental how these deaths be adding up. I'm telling y'all, there's something's funny about them. And gematria plays a big role in this. Now, I'm not a big gematria head. I feel like I said, Dwayne McClain, I'm Morpheus in the game. I ain't here to teach you how to operate in the Matrix, but I will tell you about the Matrix and show you about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what I like to do with it. But yeah, gematria can get really confusing. You know what I'm saying? But just know that they like to do certain things on certain days for ritualistic purposes, and a lot of those days end up equaling 3, 6, and 9. That's just put in the most paraphrasing way. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go to some symbolism. We got the baby with the pattern. He gotta have the pattern, man. We gotta see that, man. I'm telling you, all these guys be stamped by the Freemasons, man. This stuff is not fly. So, and I want to show y'all this pattern throughout this video on how different celebrities rock this this pattern, and they also have a brother that passes. Okay, and it happens way too often in this video. But yeah, the baby, like I said, some of this stuff will be saved for his own personal video. Now, this image right here, I had to put in this video because I found the baby doing a Masonic hand gesture on the front of a magazine cover. So I'm like, okay, so maybe the baby is part of the brotherhood, right? And this picture right here plays a very, very important part for what's going to come up later. All right, and the baby, man, hey, man, you making us look bad out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We both from North Carolina. We both Caps. You know what I'm saying? The baby be out here doing fugazi stuff. I wouldn't even rock the baby in real life. I think the baby, you know what I'm saying, on some, he's a sucker. And a lot of these images y'all seeing here is for the baby's independent Illuminati breakdown I was creating. I was showing y'all how he took a picture in front of the squiggly like Lecrae and Marvin Gaye, which is who you're looking at now. But yeah, the baby's most definitely, I do feel like he put his brother up on the sacrifice block or the chopping block. All right. Now, coming in at number 2, it's probably coming from left field. We have Queen Latifah. Only reason why she's coming in at number 2 because I already had her video created. I actually did this video the other day when I did one of Jay-Z and Queen Latifah. But I feel like, in my personal opinion, allegedly, hypothetically speaking, in a parallel universe, that Queen Latifah sacrificed her brother for fame. All right. Now, if you read about this story, Queen Latifah brother passed away in a motorcycle accident for a motorcycle that she bought him. All right, that's red flag there. You buy the guy a motorcycle, then he passes on it. Then you wear the key daily. You know what I'm saying? Her brother's name was Lancelot Owens Jr. Latifah's older brother, Lancelot Owens Jr., was killed in 1992 in an accident involving a motorcycle that Latifah had purchased for him. A 2006 interview revealed that Latifah still wears the key to the motorcycle around her neck, visible through her performance in her sitcom Living Single. So, see, that's probably how she got a part in Living Single. I want to start looking up everybody else's, which I think Queen Latifah is probably one of the main celebrities from that show who stuck around. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's look at Lancelot H. Winky Owens Jr.'s death date. Now, I had a dog named Winky. We'll talk about Tinky Winky another day. That was my dog growing up for 11 years. So let's add up his death date. Let's first point out something about his death date. So he died on April 26th at age 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. 26, you got your 2 6s in 1992. All right, like I said, peep game on the numbers 3, 6, and 9 on how these cultic people move. All right. Now you add up his death date. When you add it all up, you get 33. Y'all can put it in your own calculator and just type them numbers in. You get 33. You know what I mean? I try to make sure I double check my numbers before I add them up. All right, you know 3 plus 3 equals 6. All right, so we got 33 twice, and then we got, you know what I'm saying, number 2, we 2 for 2 for 6 and 3. All right, now let's go through Queen Latifah's symbolism. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we can see her throwing up the devil horns. You know what I mean? But I got a whole independent video of her we just did. It was a real interesting catch, so I had to make a video on it. But yeah, the Queen do man symbolism like everybody else. Where your mama picture doing devil horns? If it's so normal, you know what I'm saying? Here she is with some Jew. I want to say Jew. She's got some symbolism going on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Sun goddess worship. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think the Queen got down with it. You know what I'm saying? She then, you know, she dressed like Maleficent. You know, Maleficent ain't nothing but that Baphomet thing. But let's get off that. This is another person who's at number 3, and ironically, the only reason he's at number 3 because I recently just did a video on him as well. Oh man, hey man, that joke funny, bro. It is what it is. But hey, Waka Flocka, I do believe put his brother on the chopping block to stay in the industry. I do believe that. You know what I'm saying? His brother died very similar to another celebrity's brother, just like the baby. His brother died to a gunshot wound. You know what I'm saying? It was self-inflicted. So Waka Flocka brother did a self-inflicted gunshot wound, just like the baby's. All right, and his brother's name was Kale Red, real skinny dude. You know what I'm saying? Chill, cool. Every time I seen Kale Red in the interviews, he was always a regular chill, cool guy. You know what I mean? But I do believe that I think Waka put his brother up. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see how the stuff add up, it will. But I do believe that because Waka ain't even been nice like that. I remember I made this video and people were like, oh, Waka had hits. Waka had 1 hit. He didn't have no hits. Just because they play in the streets don't make him hits. Waka had 1 hit. All right. But you see right here, you see this article posted January 6th. It said Kale Red brother Waka Flocka Flame dead at 27. I think. And then one article said he was dead at 26. So I don't know if they got it right or not. But you know, sometimes they change the ages up. And it says here, all seemed okay until December 2013 when Red was 27. He was found with a gunshot wound that led to his death. At first, it appeared that Red may have been silenced. But after investigations were made, the authorities concluded that it was Red who ended his own life with his body found in the street of the subdivision he lived in. Hold up. So he shot himself and went to the streets. Hey, man, I ain't never really looked into this story until now, even when I did his own video. So he shot himself and walked to the street. Now, why they say he might have been silenced? What? Why even use that rhetoric? All right. As to the actual reason he killed himself, his brother Flocka Flame claimed it was stress that came with the game, music. Nevertheless, Sergeant Joey Smith said Red Fan was alarmed by the mental illness of the deceased. They all trying to say it's mental illness and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he was found in the street, but he didn't shoot himself in the street. Then the article says they think he was silenced. Why use that term and that rhetoric, man? I think they put him on the chopping block. You know what I'm saying? I really think Waka Flocka put his brother up in a parallel universe, hypothetically speaking. All right? And they said Kale Red promoted his music on Twitter the day he died. So this man posting on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Posting the music up in the day he just passed away. You know what I mean? Hey, I am not saying it can't happen. You know what I'm saying? And he had a song called Red Kisses. And outside his name is Mixtape. So he promoted his mixtape that day titled Red Kisses and passed. And I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying I think Flocka got into the mix. You know what I'm saying? I think he did. All right. Now, they say I think he died on December 29th. And 2 plus 9 is 11. All right. The baby brother passed in the month of November. All right. 11. They like I said, 11's a master number is what they like to mess with. But I got a peep game about that. You know what I mean? And then when you add the whole date, the death date up, you get 74. You know what I mean? 7 plus 4 is 11. That's when you add the whole thing up. You know, I think 11, I think this is one of the death dates I know, but 29, you know what I'm saying? You got your 9 right there, but I think his death date one of the ones. And when I added up, I couldn't get 6 out. You know, I can not even reach, but I do got number 11 and I do got number 9 of this death. Now, let's get on to Waka Flocka doing the same thing as the baby and the queen. Dead brother, so it's Illuminati, allegedly Illuminati symbolism. Let's say that. Or call it what it is. Call it spade a spade. These dudes throwing up Illuminati symbolism. Call it spade a spade. All right, it is what it is. All this hypothetical stuff, man. I really want to say, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Let me chill out for my hood side come out. You know what I'm saying? The little bit that's there. But yeah, man, Waka Flocka clearly was just down. Now, remember that picture I showed y'all about little baby doing them that hand sign? So I said little baby, the baby. So the baby has a brother that passed, did Illuminati symbolism. The Waka has a brother that passed and does the same exact hand gesture that the baby was doing. Y'all, I'm telling you, I've been doing this hand gesture out in public and people look at me like I'm stupid. I do it everywhere I go. just so people can see if somebody notices it or see if I see anybody else doing it, and it's rare. Look at that, y'all. Side by side. No denying it. So what's the coincidences of this happening? All right. Both of these guys lose their brothers. Both of their brothers died of self-inflicted gunshot wounds, later to be blamed on mental illness. Both of these guys had the same thing. And they're both doing the same hand gesture. And they're both in the industry. They both do Illuminati symbolism. What's the coincidences of that happening? I told y'all Peep Gang, Dwayne McClain don't be missing out here, okay? Let us move on, Walker. I do believe that he did give his brother up just like Queen, the baby, so we had 3. I do feel like I'm 3 for 3. You know what I'm saying? It's just too many coincidences going on. Too much of the same stuff. I think everybody gets down with it. And people that want to defend this stuff call me goofies. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here for a reason. Now, coming in at number 4, we got Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap recently lost his brother as well. Now, I don't know why Fetty Wap looked like a character from Fortnite. He's like either a character for Fortnite, a video game, or one of them 2006 hood movies, like the bad guy always got one eye. You know what I'm saying? Fetty Wap rocked the one eye hard. You know what I'm saying? He stayed with the one eye. You know what I'm saying? He never put his glass eye in. I think he would look weird with both eyes. I'm so used to seeing him without his eye. And we had a guy in the neighborhood who was like that. He had his little, he didn't have an eye. He always had that little lid hanging out. Just used to gross me out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do believe Fetty Wap put his brother up on the sacrifice block. You know what I'm saying? You know Fetty Wap doing bad right now. Fetty Wap doing bad. He locked up. But yeah, this is his brother right here, Tyshawn Depew. However you say his name, man. But y'all see right there behind them boys, man. Y'all see that? Yeah, what is that? The pattern. It's the pattern behind them boys, bro. Y'all see that? These boys been getting down. They're supposed to be at the daycare. You know what I mean? But I think Fetty Wap knew what he was doing, all right? Now, Peep Gang. He dies at age 26. I'm telling you, I think Walker brother was first reported to die at 26. All right. I think we had 26 or somebody else dead there. I think Quincy Steve's brother died on 26. I can't remember while I recorded. I ain't going back either. But he died at 26 years old. We're going to add the death date as well. Now it says brother or rapper Fetty Wap shot and killed in Patterson. Flowers and candles have been left on Patterson's block where the 26-year-old was shot. And it's published on October 18th. You know, 6 times 3 is 18. Like I'm telling y'all, be also aware of when the dates are published, okay? These news companies be all aligned with them, all right? It said he was killed in New Jersey. And I think this is one of the articles I'm going to be reading off of. One of them didn't have all the same details I was looking for, but I do think this is the one that had all the details surrounding involving the incident. Now, the incident took place Thursday around 9 p.m. when police responded to Patterson for reports of a shooting, the release said. Patterson is about 15 miles north of Newark. 15, 1 plus 5 is 6. Keep Peep Gang, 9 p.m. Peep Gang, y'all. When officers arrived on the scene, they found evidence of a shooting where they were told the victim Depew was taken to a local hospital in a private vehicle when gunshot wounds. Depew died at the hospital, the release said. NASA's official says they respond to a shooting Thursday night around 9 p.m. near 187 Lawrence Street. 187 Lawrence Street? Come on, man. This whole entire article was secretly coded. You know what I mean? In my opinion. I could be the weirdo. It is what it is. I take that. You know what I'm saying? But, I just look at this whole entire situation and how it happens and look at how often it happens with these little celebrities. I think this happened in 2020 as well. So Fetty Wap loses his brother in 2020. Let's just go back and look. The baby, he lost his brother in 2020. A lot of rappers lost their brother in 2020, so let's keep note of that. Now, I could not find the exact date of when Fetty Wap's brother died, but they said he passed on 9 p.m. Thursday night. And I do think on October 2020, and on Thursday, he passed, and that had to be on the 15th, all right, for that Thursday, for it to be that Thursday. Okay, so that's the 15th, October 15th, 2020. And we all know 1 plus 5 is 6. All right, so we already got the 6, and we also got to add the death date up. You add October 15th, 2020, in Gematria, you get the number 11. All right, so we got 11 that popped up on 3 separate times right within this video. We only have 4 people so far. It's 369 has been in every death. Okay, I ain't seen no 7s, no 8s, no number 4s. Where the other numbers at? You know what I mean? Where's the number 5 at? Where the number 1 at? You know what I'm saying? Everybody death breaking down to 369. There's all this other stuff popping up. And we 4 people, celebs in. All right, 4 brothers in. 11 been popping up. And then keep up with the numbers. Keep up with them. And look at the Masonic checkerboard print pattern on the floor. Look at that. You see it clear as day. All right, these boys, that's one piece of the symbolism. Now, Fetty Wap did a lot of symbolism throughout his career. All right. I'm probably did mad videos on him, you know what I'm saying? But he was such a sellout. He was proud to be an Illuminati. I'm telling you, these dudes love it. They don't care about sacrificing their friends and family and doing this weird stuff. They love it. For y'all, they would have never touched this stuff or seen this lifestyle if it wasn't for doing for what they did. They know that. They know they'll never had them jury on, never got all these girls, never would have seen half these places just to experience that stuff for a moment. They would do all this selling out. You know what I mean? All this selling out. They'll do all of it. All this crazy stuff, joining secret societies, doing all this stuff. And these guys love it. Look at the smile on their faces when they do this stuff. They don't care. This is part of the game. All right? And look, Fetty Wap doing a Masonic hand gesture, just like Walker and the baby was doing earlier. So I'm 3 for 3 on that. Okay? Now, also looking at him right here in this picture with the pattern again behind him. He thought I could sneak this one by. They can't sneak nothing by Dwayne McClain. Nothing at all. Okay? But I do conclude or make the assumption that Fetty Wap gave his brother up. You know, so he does the same symbols, the deaths he adding up, the same numbers. Yeah, I think he did. You know what I mean? Does he got both eyes in this picture? Anyways, let's move on to the next celeb that I think gave up their brother, which would be 21 Savage. Now, 21 Savage, I think he lost his brother in 2020 as well. What was it, 2021? We'll go over the date. But 21 Savage lost his brother, and his brother passed in London. Now, it's funny with 21 Savage, these dudes are from England, man. I did not know this dude was from England, bro. I swear it caught me off guard. 21 Savage saying he's from England, he's from London. Caught me all the way off guard. But yeah, man, 21 Savage, I think he gave his brother up. He's heavily in the occult, does the same symbols. Look, his brother doing devil horns. I think these people will be getting their brothers in the mix as well. I think they bring them to the parties. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my brother making millions of dollars. Of course, I want to hang out with my brother and make millions of dollars with him. But I had to do a zoom in. Y'all see he got the pyramid around his neck. These people will be in the brotherhood, man. This is all branding. That's all this stuff is. That's why they be throwing at the sign symbols. This is branding. We part of the gang. This is the club. These guys got me on with millions of dollars in jewelry. All right. And then some people want to say, oh, they worked hard. Some of these people do work hard, but most of them, especially these rappers, be trash. Now, 21 Savage lost his brother in 2020. So we got 3 celebrities that lost their brother in 2020. And they said 21 Savage mourns the death of his younger brother who was killed in a London stabbing. All right, so 21 Savage has a knife on his forehead, and his brother passes by stabbing. And he also passed around the time when 21 Savage dropped that Boominati tape. Well, he dropped the mixtape with Metro Boomin. But peep game about this article. It was published on November 23rd, 2020. 2 times 3 is what? All right, so peep game and November 11th. All right, I'm telling y'all, peep game with these dates. Now, his brother was stabbed. Look at the album cover 21 Savage released around the time his brother passed. That's a knife with blood on it. He got a knife tag on his head, and it just miraculously or ironically happened that your brother gets stabbed. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's just a crazy situation if you just ask me. You know what I mean? Now it says Terrell Davis, 27, same age as Walker's brother. But I remember the story of he was being 26 as well. I think they changed these numbers around. Was found wounded in Ramillies close to Lambeth at 1800, which is 6 o'clock on a Sunday. Mr. Davis, a rapper who performed as TM One Way, died at the scene. A 21-year-old man has been arrested on the suspicion of the murder. Grammy Award, 21 Savage got a Grammy, paid tribute on the Instagram, right? I can't believe somebody took you, baby, bro. Now, it says here, or the article, it says the 27-year-old Terrell Davis, known by his stage name, TM1, was killed in South London Sunday, November 22nd. 2020. 11 plus 22 is 33. You got number 11. We got the dualities. We got all this other stuff, man. So I really think this, just off the numbers alone with this death, I do think 21 Savage gave him up. According to the report, a family member says they were out with Davis when the rapper was confronted by an old friend who allegedly fatally stabbed him following an argument. You know what I'm saying? That right there was a sleeper agent. Y'all see him being confronted by somebody, that'd be the sleeper agent. The lifelong agent who probably been your homeboy, fake homeboy for years. He's just been an agent this whole time. Now, 21 Savage lost his brother in 2020. The baby lost his brother in 2020. And Fetty Wap lost his brother in 2020. I'm telling y'all, man, I really think this right here was one of the ones where it was a sacrifice. Like I said earlier, 11 plus 22 is 33. You know what I mean? 3 plus 3 is 6. So y'all got to keep up with the pattern. We're already 5 people in. You know what I mean? Now, this is one of the articles that I found. The only reason I say this picture because these boys had some eggheads on them. Them boys look like 2 Dragon Ball Z pods. The pods the Saiyans fall in? That's what their head look like. Them boys got head that look like the peanut when you take it out of the shell. These dudes are here both got well, I swear to God, they had one of them heads that they just want to headbutt you. And 21 Savage also rock the what? The pattern. I also rock the pattern. So we have a celebrity who rocked the pattern, and we also have him, he lost his brother, does the same exact symbolism as everybody else. So I'm 5 for 5. I'm 5 for 5. Everybody who I just showed threw with the devil horns. I don't think I have one of the baby. The baby don't throw them up too often. But I do got an image of him throwing devil horns up. All of these guys, brothers, passed the same way. Everybody deaf got 33, 26. I don't see the number 5, the number 4, the number 7. There's a bunch of numbers that could have been popped up, but I'm 5 for 5. I basically got like 100% chance to notice people to guess what they're going to do. 100% chance. You don't have 100% chance of anything on this planet. With these celebrities, I got 100% chance they're going to be doing some Illuminati stuff. Do I got 100% chance with you right now, listen to this video, that you're going to be doing some Illuminati stuff? Your brother going to be passing? You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying just you, but y'all get what I'm saying. It's really a low chance, but I do believe 21 Savage puts his brother up on the chopping block. Now we must move on with the sacrifices. I think we 5 in. We're gonna do another 5. Like I said, this video might end up being 2 parts because how long it's gonna be and how much time I got to record it. You know what I mean? I don't want to pick it all in 1 hour-long video. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the next person we have is Little Durk. All right. What's the deal? It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Back again with another video, and shouts out to everybody subscribing to the channel, supporting the channel, helping the boy out. Please hit the like button. It's mandatory to hit the like button when you watch one of these videos. YouTube got me heavily shadow banned right now. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I mean, putting a lot of strikes and all types of stuff is going on behind the scenes, and YouTube just ain't rocking with the boy. You know what I mean? I can't blame them. I am exposing all they puppets, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? So hit the like button. That's the only way we want to be able to combat them is by commenting, sharing the videos, liking the videos, keeping, watching it, keeping this in the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? And also keep me in the universal algorithm by just speaking to people. When you randomly go with somebody and ask them, hey, you like Dwayne McClain TV? I'm going to start doing that as well. Passing out business cards, telling people about my channel more. I don't really publicly advertise like I need to. And so we're all going to just do the internet algorithm and the universal algorithm by liking the video and then also speaking of the channel outside of the video, you know what I'm saying? To random people, just speaking of it. You try to say Dwayne McClain TV at least once a day and watch how this channel blossoms, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to start saying it myself, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's get to the content, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still finishing up this little series I was doing. This video is going to be mad long, so y'all going to get a part 2 plus the whole video. So y'all going to get drowned out with this one. But back to my Hip-Hop Illuminati sacrifices. I Am My Brother's Keeper, the Illuminati Sacrifices Brothers editions. I Am My Brother's Keeper. And there's part 2. It's basically about the celebrities who sacrificed their brothers. I think part 1 was the baby, Queen Latifah, Waka Flocka. Queen Latifah was more of an actress. Fetty Wap, and who was the last one I did on that previous video? I can't. I think it was Tiana Taylor I did. I can't even remember. But anyways, starting off with this video is Little Durk. And it was 21 Savage. So it was the baby, Queen Latifah, Waka Flocka, Fetty Wap, 21 Savage. Coming in number 6, we have Little Durk. I do believe that Little Durk sacrificed a lot of people. And looking at this picture right here, y'all, I want everybody to hit my email. Please hit my email and send me any photos of rappers who had their arm in an arm brace. I do believe this right here is a ritual. Tekashi 69 had his arm in an arm brace. I've seen not Little Baby. I think I've seen G Herbo with his arm in an arm brace. Gunna. So I really do think these guys got to go in and get something mandatory to happen to their arm so they can be a part of the brotherhood. Probably one of the rituals. So if you have any images of rappers in their arms in a brace or something like that, please send it to me at patrock1982@gmail.com. Now, continuing on with this dude, Durk, man, I do believe that this man here is a big-time Illuminati sellout. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of Durk. I did like his last project. A lot of the songs sound repetitive. A lot of them did. But I did like that song where he was talking about being a better father and stuff like that, being away from his kids. That touched home with me. I did like a few of I did like the Virgil song, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like his project was hit and miss. I give it a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10 on a good day. But all in all, I do believe Durk does practice a lot of these ritualistic habits or ritualistic practices these people be doing. I don't know if you chose the right words or not. But anyways, Dirk, I believe, gave up his brother D-Thing. That's a funny name to have. You gotta say pause at that. Hey, where D-Thing at? Hey, bro, you seen D-Thing? D-Thing. That sounds disgusting, man. There's no way you can twist that up. That name is a pause-worthy name no matter how you say it. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe Dirk put his brother on D-Thing on the chopping block. You know what I'm saying? Just like in the previous video, part 1, pay attention to 369 on how these celebrities pass. And every last single one of these guys always seem to have some type of violence going around them. Most of them. They either die of a... It's just weird how these people fall into these situations where they happen to lose their lives. But I do think Dirk was aware that he was going to have to put somebody up on the sacrificing block. And he looked kind of down and out in this picture. I don't know the boys on that Molly, on the beans, but he just got rid of King Von. And now he knows he's got to get rid of his brother. And look, since his brother's been passed, look at his Dirk been having. You know what I'm saying? Remember when King Von passed, he was on that Drake song. Dirk's been blowing up, but since people been leaving around him, Dirk has been blowing up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's bigger than Chief Keef now. It's safe to say Little Dirk is bigger than Chief Keef. I don't think I ever would have said that, ever. I used to always debate that. Now, let's look at G-Thing's death date. He died June 5th, 2020. If you watch part 1, you know that a lot of these celebrities die around June. 6th month of the year. They're going to die in March. Like I said, 369. They're going to die in the multiples of threes, okay? That's how these people, this Jesuit order or these other, people who do these ritualistic practices, that's what they do. They got to sacrifice people on certain days to get certain energies to make certain scenarios happen. It sounds crazy, but this is the magic and sorcery these people are doing. And this is the reason why these celebrities die on certain days. And I actually did a full breakdown video on this particular sacrifice. Now it says here, what was OTF D-Thing's cause of death on Sunday, June 6th, Sunday, you know what I'm saying? TMZ report confirmed that Little Dirk's older brother, OTF D-Thing, passed away. According to Cook County officials, D-Thing, real name Dante Blanks Jr., was found deceased on 79th block of Loomis Boulevard. 7 + 9 is 16, all right? And there has been an assigned case number for the investigation. I don't even know if I need even to read that. But 7900 block of South Loomisburg, whatever you want to call it. 7 + 9 is 16. Keep that in mind, all right? And they said there has been assigned a case number for the investigation. According to WGN9, D-Thing was shot outside the club O in Harvey, Illinois, approximately 12:20 p.m. on Sunday, June 6th. Hold up. He shot in the middle of the day? That was 12 a.m. Man. He got shot right in the middle of the day. I think that's when you know it's a hit. All right, that's when you know it's a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no robbery. There ain't no beef. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a hit. They do it early in the day. These dudes normally get headshots. That's what made me, when I started reading about these certain scenarios, these incidents where a lot of violence occurs, I noticed, I'm like, dang, it's always headshots. And I'll be seeing, y'all good guys in the hood can't really shoot. I done went and shot bottles with a lot of these dudes. Unless they shooting guns a lot and they're like gun enthusiasts, most of these dudes in our areas can't really shoot. Take them to go shoot bottles or anything like that. But that's a different story, and I'm pretty sure that can be argued. But back to Mr. Blanks here. It's like I said, saying his name is weird to me, man. But anyway, back to Mr. Blanks here, man. You add up his death date, the June 5th, 2021, it comes out to 16. The block that he died on, 7900 block, 7 + 9 is 16. I told y'all got to keep up with these sixes, all right? That's how these people move, man. It's weird. Saturn is the sixth planet from the sun. Keep that in mind, all right? Saturn is the sixth planet from the sun. I really think they use the number 6 to connect to Saturn. I don't know, man. It's just one of my theories. Anyways, now let's look at Dirk do the same symbolism as the other artists who I did in part 1. We're going to see a pattern here. We're going to see celeb, person dies, their death date is going to end up in 369, and then the celebrity, the person that dies will die in a very strange incident, and then the celebrity will be seen doing Illuminati symbolism. Peep the pattern, okay? Dirk is already, on the flash, already him doing the devil horns multiple times. I really think Dirk is part of this group heavily. You know what I'm saying? People saying, oh, man, it's just, what else we're going to throw up with our hands? Don't throw up anything. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, don't throw up nothing. God damn it, everything's Illuminati. You know what I mean? But here's Dirk right here with the infamous, the pattern. Y'all know what that is, man. Y'all see that pattern, you know what it is. All right. I'm about to order one of these shirts right here with the pattern on. I'm about to say, let me see if I put this on, if I feel any energy. Let me see if it's fly or not. You know what I'm saying? Let me wear it out in a day, see if I get any compliments. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a fresh cut, baby chains. We're going to be out. We're like, let's see what happens. I'm like, this outfit ain't fly. This design isn't fly to see it this often. Y'all, I have a 100% chance to catch your favorite celebrity wearing that. And I won't say 100, a 75% chance. What are the chances I have with you, the listener, wearing this pattern? What are the chances if I guess that that's in your closet right now? What will you give me right now? I can guess you right now it's not in your closet. I bet you it's not in your closet. I bet you. You can put 15 people in front of me. I can say, no, it's not in your closet. You put 15 celebrities in front of me. I can say, yes, it's in 13 out of 15 of them celebrities. That is crazy. And when it comes to numbers like that, there's no way to debate me, all right? But anyways, that's it for Dirk. I do believe Dirk's part of this brotherhood, sacrifice my brother shenanigans. Now let's move on to number two. Not number two, but number 2 for this video, number 7 for the whole video, because I will be releasing this as a whole video. Pooh Shiesty. Big brr. Yeah, my niggas know what it was. Cause my niggas, we gonna get it back in blood. Brr, brr, brr. Gotta get it back in blood. Shouts out to Pooh Shiesty, man. I'm actually a big fan. Not saying a big fan, but I went back and I'm a fan of Big Scar. Found out he signed a 1017. Went back and listened to all those guys' tapes. Gucci actually got a solid lineup as far as the new 1017 with Big Scar, Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano. I hate when them dudes locked up, man. Fujiano Pooh was actually decent. Now, some people saying Pooh Shiesty is actually shocked. Could be. You know what I mean? I think Pooh Shiesty's a real dude. Could be another sellout puppet fake person. But I do like some of his raps. I do like some of his songs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shots. I'm about to steal the name Big Brr. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, that don't fit you. That fit me better. You know what I'm saying? And he little, so I know if he ain't got his gun on him, he's getting slammed really hard. He better get big while he in jail, that's all I can say. As soon as he come out and he try to be on that, hey, Dwayne, I'm big brr, he can't be big brr, bitch, you want to get big brr, right, bitch, on your goddamn neck. Fuck around with Dwayne McClain. I know who he talking about, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be eating out here. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I do believe Pooh Shiesty sacrificed his brother, honestly. He said his brother. Now, the story's crazy with his brothers. One story says he died of brain cancer. One story says he got killed. It was just so many different stories. But Pooh Shiesty started blowing up after his brother passed. So, the song Back in Blood. Okay, let's hear this. The song Back in Blood with Lil Durk and King and Pooh Shiesty happened. And not shortly after the song, he loses his brother. And shortly before the song, I think King Von was killed. Now, Back in Blood, the song that had Pooh Shiesty and Lil Durk on it, was released on November 6, 2020. All right? And that cover photo already looks creepy as it is. Now you have King Von. He died November 6, 2020, the same day that song was released, and he was 26 years old. All right? Peep the sixes. I told y'all, follow that. Now, King Von is not the brother of Pooh Shiesty or Lil Durk. He's just one of the sacrifices who got caught up. Now, strangely, these two guys, Pooh Shiesty and Durk, both lose their brothers the following year. He loses his brother in February 2021. Durk loses his brother June 2021. I just think it's ironic for it to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Got a song called Back in Blood. Somebody dies that same day. Come on, man. You know what I mean? They be making this stuff obvious for me, but for regular people who are the bots, I understand there's people who are bots in real life. They're a real person. They're just on bot time. You know what I'm saying? So I already know it's going to be hard to change the mind of a real human bot. It's going to be crazy. Now, let's read how did Pooh Shiesty's brother passed away. Shiesty's mother's new home is a welcome bright spot for the family after the death of Shiesty's brother, Terrence Henderson. Terrence Henderson died on February 28 after a hard-fought battle with brain cancer. His mother shared a message about her late son on Instagram. Now moving on, here's another article that I found. It says, Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty mourns brother. Receives messages of support from Drake. Drake, another big-time sacrificial, sellout, satanic, you know what I'm saying, baby blood drinking bastard. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's where the stuff gets crazy at. There are a few details about the shootout in which Shiesty's brother was killed. Some sources also claim Pooh's brother was killed last night. The comment caused some hypotheses that believe a bullet wound led to his passing. Also, some unofficial sources says it was brain cancer. The only way to become sure is to wait for the police report. Now, when I found out about his brother, everybody said it was brain cancer. He died of some type of illness. When I started digging into this story, I'm like, a shootout. So which one is? I think the media didn't even really know how to go about it. I don't think they knew how to go about it. I think they wanted to rule it as a shooting, but I know they want that sacrifice was in. They're like, how can we rule it? They're like, okay, was it a shooting or was it brain cancer? Which one it is? Well, he really did have a brain situation going on. They're like, okay, let's run with the brain situation to get better ratings, so Pooh can get that. His brother. They probably just had a different story written for Pooh Shiesty. Now, Pooh's brother died on February 28th. 2 times 8 is 16. Y'all got to peep game. They hide the stuff here and there really, really hard in these little numbers. They break it down crazy. Now, if you add up that entire death date, you get 17. And we already know 1 from 7 is 6. You know what I'm saying? Like 17, 16, these people they'll mess with this math crazy. They mess with it crazy. And don't get it twisted. They love the number 7 as well. You know what I mean? 7 might be the only one besides 3, 6, and 9 that I see get love. 7 and 11. Why y'all thinking, hey, 7 and 11, Holmes? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we already got Gematria out the way. So just like everybody else who I did on part 1, Pooh does the same exact pattern, okay? They're a celebrity, they're famous. They get more famous when somebody dies around them. The relative or family member dies in a crazy, strange way. Even with Pooh's brother, they don't even know how he died, really. They're saying he was brain cancer, and they're saying it was a shooting. Okay, then do we also see the puppet do the Illuminati symbolism. And Pooh Shiesty does pretty much by the same symbolisms as a real celebrity has. See him here doing the devil horns. You know what I'm saying? This dude look like a rat. He's like a rat. He like something off of Dumbo, that mouse off Dumbo, man. I swear he looks like a little rat, a little mouse or something. But yeah, he always throwing the devil horns. And somebody's, that's his little set, that's his crew. So what about everybody else then? You know what I'm saying? We want to give him a pass. Then his little shooting he had such a one. I was in the Lambo shooting stories. You know what I'm saying? Well, it is what it is, man. But either way, I'm pretty sure they got a really nice little plan for him with the next 5. Y'all, these 5 years are going to go by pretty quick. You know how he's going to be locked up. He's going to get out probably a little sooner than that. And when he comes out, he going to get his ass slammed on his motherfucking neck. Then he going to fuck with Dwayne McClain because I'm telling everybody I'm Big Brother now. And he going to be like, yo, Dwayne, in 5 years, you're going to be on that neck. You better be in there doing some dips. You know what I'm saying? Doing some push-ups or something, some burpees. You're going to come out of jail getting rocked. I'm telling you, man, you better not come over here with that shit. You're going to get slammed. Now, moving on and coming on and number 3 for this video and number 8 for the entire video, we have Frank Ocean. I do believe Frank Ocean gave up his little brother. His little brother passed in 2021, I guess. How many brothers is this? I got to go through the list and look at it and see. Because I think in 2021 alone, the mad rappers lost their brothers. All right, so Frank Ocean brother passed in 2020. Okay, so let me go back and look so I get a number for y'all. So the Baby lost his brother in 2020. Fetty Wap lost his brother in 2020. Frank Ocean lost his brother in 2020. 21 Savage lost his brother in 2020. Pooh Shiesty and Lil Durk lost their brothers in 2021. I think that's crazy. 6 people lost their brothers within a year's time. So from 2020 to 2021, 6 different people who all know each other, hang out with each other on separate events, lost their brother in 2021. Imagine that happening. Imagine that happening to any one of your neighborhoods right now. I've seen it happen similar like that, where people lost a lot of family members, but guess what? They weren't all in the same vicinity like that. And it was all, it was a build-up to these people's deaths. Like, we've seen their relatives dying. You know what I'm saying? In real life. I'm talking about how real life works. Not this fabricated celebrity. We don't see this happen like that nowhere else. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen 7 people in one room, 6 people in one room together, all lose their brother within 1 year? Can you make that happen? You can make that happen in the hip-hop world. I guarantee you there's a situation or there's a party with the Baby, Fetty Wap, Frank Ocean, Pooh Shiesty, Lil Durk, and 21 Savage was all at a party at one time. And all those guys lost their brother in a year. Tell me where that happens at anywhere else besides the sick place of Hollywood. But I do believe that Frank Ocean gave his brother up, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at looking at his brother right there like, yeah, bro, I got to get rid of you, bro. I got to stay famous. You know what I'm saying? It hurt my feelings to know that you was a yag too, man. I like that song. A tornado came up my room. I was so mad he was singing about a dude, man. He didn't even mention the part about the odor in the room after that. He didn't even mention that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ew, Frank. I don't even like singing that song no more, man. Anyways, man, let's go back to that. Let's see how his brother passed. So it says his brother died in a car accident. All right, he was 18 years old. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18, okay? Now it says Ryan, I don't know how to say it, bro. You know when you see the AUX, it'd be like dough, like like the Bordeaux, the Jordan Bordeaux is spelled like that. That's crazy. So I don't know how you say that. But the 18-year-old brother of Frank Ocean died early Sunday morning in a single vehicle car accident in Thousand Oaks, California. According to U.S. Weekly, he and his friend Ezekiel Bishop, age 20, died when their car they were driving left the road and collided with a tree in the road center median. The Ventura County Sheriff confirmed that the accident occurred around 1:30 a.m. All right, at 13, 7 plus 6, keep peep game. It says upon arrival, deputies discovered the vehicles engulfed in flames. The sheriff's office stated the two occupants of the vehicle were pronounced deceased at the scene by the Ventura County Fire Department. The car was also severely damaged and cut in half on impact. Dang, how fast are these dudes driving? How fast are they driving? Let me tell you something, the car could have got hacked. The car could have got, it probably in a self-driving car, who knows? Am I saying people don't pass? I'm not saying that. People pass every day. And RIP to those people who have passed. And if you lost somebody, I feel bad for you. You know what I'm saying? I send my condolences. But what I'm saying about these videos, these people die in strange ways. And they be having crazy times. And celebrity. And it happens like 7 people in 1 year. Come on, man. And all know each other. All right, man. Then they said he passed on August 2nd here. So let's peep the game. You know what I'm saying? The dates. August 2nd. All right, now they said the coroner confirms the death of Frank Ocean's brother, 18. That's the car right there. The car was destroyed. That's the car right there. The car was blown up. How fast these dudes driving? Had been doing like 90. Had it been. When you doing like 90, it blows up instantly. You doing like 90. When you do like 90 and 100 and you strike something, it blows up instantly. Instantly. You know what I'm saying? We had a few guys who lost their lives around there driving fast like that. You know what I mean? I really hate that happens to people. You know what I mean? But yeah, so he passed August 2nd. 8 times 2 is 16. Just like it's vice versa. Just like with Pooh Shiesty's brother. Pooh Shiesty's brother died on the 28th. This is August 2nd. 8-2, 2-8, 2 times 8 is 16. Peep the game. And look at his brother sipping that juice. This is a picture of Frank Ocean's brother sipping juice, throwing up them devil horns. Y'all ain't in Houston. Y'all ain't in Harlem. They're the only 2 places I get passes for throwing them devil horns up. Houston and Harlem. But you see Frank Ocean there, and watch how Frank Ocean does the same pattern as everybody else. Throwing up more devil horns, doing Illuminati symbolism, you know what I'm saying? Doing one-eye symbolism. Let me know if y'all want an independent Frank Ocean video on this breakdown. I mean, I know y'all said y'all wanted somebody else recently. Y'all said y'all wanted the Idris Elba. I think I need to work on that one. But we got a whole list of stuff on the schedule, and I want to get all the stuff on my schedule first, and then we'll work on the next videos. I'm going to start seeing what y'all want to see for next week after I get this through with this schedule. My schedule right now is nothing trending. It's just a bunch of ideas I wanted to get out on my own. But, you know what I'm saying? You got to work like that. But, yeah, Frank Ocean he's down in them boys heavy, you know what I mean? Dyeing his hair all different colors, doing all types of Illuminati symbolism, devil horns, his video, pyramids. He let y'all know he down, he practice all this ritualistic stuff. And when you practice this stuff, guess what? You're going to have to do this. And they're going to tell you it's okay. They're going to be like, hey, you're supposed to kill these people. It's life. If you didn't kill them, how else would they die? This is for the greater. These people are brainwashed and it hurts. But that's why you're saying they have no soul, man. They're crazy, man. So let's move on with the sacrifices of I Am My Brother's Keeper. And let's go on to somebody else who I recently just did a video on, Tiana Taylor. Now, Tiana Taylor recently lost her brother, I think it was 2022. You know what I'm saying? The year after all these other people lost their brother. I'm pretty sure more celebrities have. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually cooking up maybe a part 3 of bonus people, you know, for this video. But I recently did a video on Tiana Taylor's brother. I think he died of was it overdose or something? I don't know what he died of, but we're about to read it in a second. But yeah, Tiana Taylor whole entire video on this girl, man. It was crazy. I was like, why am I even doing a video on Tiana Taylor, man? But I really feel like I did pretty well with it. But anyways, just another situation. Tiana Taylor mourns the death of her brother. I think her brother died June. You see how many times people have died in the month of June in this one video alone? So what's the coincidences of y'all getting all these celebrities in one room and everybody say, oh, my brother died in June too. Oh, my brother died in June too. My brother died in June as well. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And they said his death has not been publicly revealed yet. So that's another one of the crazy situations where the person dies and how they die is not really, you know what I'm saying, knows. But, you know, autopsies take a long time to come out, okay? So I do think he passed June 1st. Tiana Taylor's brother, Philip Pace, was hospitalized for months before his death. So he was already dead for a minute, all right? So he died June 1st, okay? So Fleroy P.C. Mason, that's weird. He died on June 1st, okay? Like I said, peak game, the 369 game, on how these people will be dying around the month of June, December, September, you know what I'm saying, March. Like I said, it's how they have to move on these rounds up here, around this top world of doing all this sacrificial stuff. These people crazy, man. I'm saying this is what we're dealing with out here. All right, but when you add up Buddy's death, it comes out to 13. You know what I'm saying? June 1st, 2022, it comes out to 13. Like I said, it's another one of these special numbers. You know what I'm saying? 13 and 7 might be the only ones I know that get love out of that. You know what I mean? 7 plus 6 is 13. Now, her brother is a strange case because I think he sipped a lot of juice as well. I was going to do an independent video on him. Not really, because I think I already knocked it out with the video I did on her. But, yeah, they've been throwing this hand sign. Here's the deal with kids. I don't know if they something they do personally, but I think they tied with them flu games, them flus, them JEWSs, they be throwing that hand sign up, I think. But like I said, I think Tiana's been getting down for some years. But her brother, you know what I'm saying, he's probably one of the ones out of everybody that's in this video. He was throwing up the one-eyed symbolism like crazy on his Instagram. On his Instagram, he had mass symbolism up there. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like his name's like 333 something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do believe he's part of it. And then if you look at Tiana Taylor, she does the same thing as everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? Mad celebrities in it since you've been watching this have done the pattern, been caught with the pattern, checkerboard, Masonic pattern print, whatever you want to call it. And Tiana Taylor, I'm not going to lie, man. Making this video, I really hate looking at your face, man. Shouts out to Amon Shepard. He's a stronger man than me. Because you got a face you just got to punch sometimes. I really just hate your face, like how you just, your nose, your lips, everything. You know what I mean? But she's heavily tied in. And she's always in front of this checkerboard print pattern. I never knew why she was famous. I hate her movies. I hate her acting. She's one of the people you be like, yo, why we even like you? Why you even sit at the table with us? You know what I'm saying? You ain't cute. You ain't pretty. You know what I mean? What, did you got money or something? They just be friends. It's nepotism. They friends with somebody who else is friends with somebody else, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, if y'all like Tiana Taylor, man, that's on y'all. But either way, I hate her face. I think she's down Illuminati. But let's move on, man. I do believe she sacrificed her brother. Let's move on to the next person coming in at number 10? Hold on. What number are we on? Hold on. All right, so it was Dirk, Pooh Shiesty, Franco Tiana Taylor. She was number 9. This is number 10. Coming in at number 10, we have Dr. Dre. Did y'all know Dr. Dre lost his brother as well? You know what I'm saying? And look, he's already doing Masonic hand gestures. And Dr. Dre heavy, man. He's heavy into this Illuminati occultic stuff. But I got him coming at number 10 because I'm thinking his brother was on the chopping block just like the rest of them. And this was back in 1989. So at the peak of the years of being popular, he loses his brother. I'm like, okay, he had to get his brother up so he can stay transitioning to becoming the next biggest rap group of all time. It says, then in 1989, just as NWA popularity was surging, thanks to the success of the album Straight Outta Compton, Dre lost his brother Tyree Crayon in a violent incident. According to Savage Watch, Crayon's death was caused by injuries he sustained when, after a verbal altercation while driving on Crenshaw Boulevard, a man threw Crayon on the ground and broke his neck. Same thing I'm going to do to Pooh Shiesty. The death was ruled a homicide and has never been solved. Dre later dedicated a track to it called The Message off the album 2001 to Jerome. All right, so that's crazy, but his brother got stabbed in his neck. But look, peep game. His brother died in June. I told y'all, man, the 6 is always going to be around. His brother passed in June. You know what I mean? And I hate that they did it to his brother. You know what I mean? But Half brother just died in the middle of Straight Outta Compton. Okay, Dr. Dre's half brother Tyree died in 1989, just as he was in the middle of touring for Straight Outta Compton. He was reportedly attacked and left with a broken neck. The entertainer dedicated a song, The Message, to him. We just read that, but I had to get that part in where it says he died in the middle of touring for Straight Outta Compton. So right at the peak of Dr. Dre's years of his NWA time, his brother passes. I told y'all these are brothers be passing around the time where they gotta be, extra, they're the peak of their fame, pretty much. I'm pretty sure Drake had a second peak was 2001, but Drake would never be as big as he was when he was with the NWA. I think that's when he was at his biggest years, if you ask me. But now let's see how Dr. Dre also throws up the Illuminati symbolism, just like everybody on this list has. I think everybody on this list is throwing up devil horns or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I put all of them in there. But yeah, let's see how Dr. Dre holds up with his Illuminati symbolism. We already see him throwing up the devil horns. He's gonna throw them up so many times. Okay, now, is he just saying rock on in every picture, or is he doing something symbolically? You know what I'm saying? He ain't from Houston. Dre, ain't you from the West Coast or something? And now look, he's throwing the Illuminati triangle up right there. You know what I mean? Dre's been down for years. You know what I mean? I've never been a fan of Dr. Dre beats. Or Dr. Dre, period. Nobody ever care about no damn Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? You see him, I say he throw the devil horn so much you would think he from Houston or something like that. But you ain't from Houston, bro. You from like whatever the hell you from, you know what I mean? But that ends it with Dr. Dre. And we got a bonus one right here. This is for the rapper, I don't know who this bitch ass nigga name is, man. Yeah, man, it's Drummer Boy's brother, man. Veteran producer and Son Wayne has died at the age of 49 after being involved in the Atlanta shooting this past Saturday, February 10th. According to Fox local Atlanta affiliate, Wayne-born Pharrell Miles was nearby his house of fresh clothing store on Howell Mill Road when he was shot in the chest multiple times, February 13, 2018. Yeah, man. These producers be getting down as well. Yeah, man. Shot to death in Atlanta in February 13th, 2018. And look at that, man. Bald face ass. Both of them niggas they rocking that bald face, man. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he just wanted to do that to look younger, I guess. I probably might end up being a bald face ass nigga when I'm in my 40s and shit. You know what I'm saying? But producer Insane Wayne, brother of Atlanta producer Drum Boy, was shot and killed. I already read that. 170 Howell Mill Road in Atlanta. I think Drummer Boy owned that boutique he got shot at. But it said upon arrival, officers located the 48-year-old male victim who was suffering injuries consistent with being shot. And the victim's possession was a shotgun, which was removed from his person before life-saving measures could be attempted by EMS. The victim was transported to Grady Hospital where he expired from his injuries. A representative from the Atlanta Police Department said in a statement, according to police, the unidentified suspect fled the scene in a black sedan. Drummer Boy confirmed the news in a heartfelt post on his Instagram on Sunday. They always got to run to the social media and say, oh, man, why I do that? That make no sense. But at least Mr. Baldface dude didn't go out like a sucker. He had a shotgun in his hand. He was ready for war. You know what I mean? But Mr. Baldface, I think he got caught up into the sacrifices and Drummer Boy sacrificed him. Now let's see how Drummer Boy holds up on the Illuminati symbolism and follow the same pattern as everybody else. We see him here doing devil horns. Everybody in this list has done devil horns. And now look at him here. With what? The pattern. Mad celebrities rock this pattern, y'all. We'd have had multiple people on this list get caught rocking this pattern. What is the chances of this happening? All right? What is the chances? Drummer Boy be sipping juice, throwing up the 666 hand signs, juice sipping ass nigga. All these niggas be sipping the Illuminati juice. Every last single one of them sipping get down Illuminati juice. But don't get it twisted, man. I do believe Drummer Boy is getting down with them boys. I do think he's in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that. I do believe everybody on this list was. So what do y'all think about this Illuminati sacrifice list I came up with? Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me for getting tongue-tied. I am going to release this as one whole video on the channel. All right? I will release this as one whole video. For right now, this will be just part 2. And then once I get it all connected and chopped up, we'll release it as one whole video. And then if anybody want to watch it a third time, all together connected. You know what I mean? But I really do think this was a straight episode. You know what I mean? I do believe all these people probably did sacrifice their brothers. I believe in these celebrities be doing some wild stuff. You know, they don't never announce every relative's death. Y'all people lose mad relatives. mad relatives. You know what I'm saying? Why don't they announce every relative that passes death? The ones they announce be the celebrity. I said celebrity. Be the sacrifice for the celebrity. Think about that, y'all. We all lose mad relatives. Why don't these celebrities announce every time when their relatives pass? You think that be the only relative they lose? Nah, they announce the one that be the sacrifice so they can know, hey, it's put into play. You know what I'm saying? Peep game to this, man. But it's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. We got more content dropping. We're back at it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Y'all be out and hit the like button, please. Respectfully.
Hardest off, I got the sauce, try to knock me down, then I knock you off. Oh, the bank closed, got a bank roll. So I'm the ATM when the bank closed. And you know, started sucking dick with a motherfucking eye closed. Pockets on swole, PAT that fucking nigga rockin' all go. You know, all my money, motherfucking PA. Hard bass, cut dope, stepped on, soft dope. Oil base, got the hardest off. My niggas with the white, gotta get it off. All the crackhead thoughts sucking dick for hard. Heard walking up and down on the boulevard. Do some strain for a little piece of change. Imagine what you do for a piece of cocaine. Yeah, pulling up, then I'm pulling off. She ain't had no money, she took her panties off. Got the hardest off, I got the sauce, try to knock me down, then I knock you off. Oh, the bank closed, got a bank roll. So I'm the ATM when the bank closed. And you know, started sucking dick with a motherfucking eye closed. Pockets on swole, PAT that fucking nigga rockin' all go. You know, all my money, motherfucking know. Got a Benjamin with a fucking big face. Got a small face, got a big taste. Got a fancy taste. Got 2 women right beside I can't waste. And the blunt lace with cocaine. Called a boy PAT, Kurt Cobain. Got a girl suck a dick, don't know name. PAT the fucking nigga rockin' all plain. Yeah, play Jane. Got the hardest off. My niggas with the white, gotta get it off. All the crackhead thoughts sucking dick for hard. Heard walking up and down on the boulevard. Do some strain for a little piece of change. Imagine what you do for a piece of cocaine. Yeah, pulling up, then I'm pulling off. She ain't had no money, she took her panties off. Asking what it costs, my pistols on me, call the boy PA, Laura Croft. No, I'm not a bitch, yeah, you a bitch. Yeah, I leave your fucking ass off in the dish. No, I never snitch, no, I never quit. PAT that nigga no talk to cops. Yeah, you a fucking nigga talking to the op. PAT that nigga beg, I don't never fly. Kid a dance off, Robert Simon be the shit on a fucking scale. Try to pay my bill, fucking 2 hoes right here, go to hell. I don't give a motherfuck, everything for sale. Shawty want the word, shawty going to twerk. PA rolling purr, bitch you getting hurt, bitch you getting murked, bitch I'm rolling dirt. I don't give a fuck, come and sue sir. PA got the hardest off, my niggas with the white, gotta get it off. All the crackhead thoughts sucking dick for hard. Heard walking